Heat waves are sweeping the nation as baseball cards are still sizzling, while one world champion's prices are fizzling. Plus a couple of other surprises. We've got it all in today's Top 5 Cards. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Top 5 Cards Going Up. My name is Tyler Nethercott, better known as T-Pott, here one last time before Jeff reclaims the throne. And today's Top 5 is sponsored by Whatnot. Whatnot has awesome live auctions every day and night, starting at just $1 for packs, boxes, breaks, singles, and more. It's a lot of fun, and if you scan the QR code on your screen or use the special link in our show description below, you'll get $10 in free credit when you sign up for Whatnot. Now let's take a look at the overall sports card market by Market Pulse and Market Movers. Overall, the last 7 days, the SCI 500 index of 500 of the most prominent sports cards is down 0.4%. Over the last 30 days, it is up 1.4%, and since January 1st, it is up 0.7%. The best performing category of cards over the last 30 days is soccer from 2010 to 2017, which is up 12.7%. And the worst performing category is UFC from 2009 to 2020, which is down 4.4%. As a friendly reminder, the cards you'll see in today's show have gone up in price recently, but they are not necessarily good investments right now. Do your own research and decide which cards you think will go up in value next. All right, as always, we start out with our cold card this week, and this week it is the Denver Nuggets superstar, Nikola Jokic. He helped the franchise to its first NBA Finals win while taking home the Finals MVP. He won 2 MVPs, probably should have won a third one this year, and he saw a big run-up in prices before the win. Well, now he's coming back down to earth in a big-time way. His graded cards as tracked by Market Movers down 10% collectively over the last 30 days, but we've got a handful here that are down more than that, starting with his 2015 Donruss base PSA 10. This card's down from $775 to $540. It's a 30% decrease. Hard for me to imagine paying $775 or even $540 for a Donruss base paper, but obviously Jokic doesn't have a ton of different rookies, so people are trying to get in at a lower entry point than some of his Prism cards. And speaking of Prism, his PSA 10 Ruby Wave, these were numbered to 350 back then in 2015. This card's down almost 1.2K, down 34%, most recently having sold for $2,300. And lastly, his 2015 Prism Silver and BGS 9.5. This card's down $420, most recently having sold for 1.38K. That's a 23% decrease. This is sort of expected to see this for Jokic, a guy who saw this huge price run up with the NBA now in its offseason. He finally kind of got the love that he was due with the championship, but now our people are moving over to different sports, and that's why this week our cold card is the Joker. All right, starting out at number 5 this week, it's the star middleweight in the UFC, Bo Nickal, the 3-time NCAA wrestling champion from Penn State, who beat Valentin Woodburn in just 38 seconds during UFC 290. Now, I can attest, wrestling definitely helps you take care of yourself. I wrestled growing up, and this has translated extremely well for a lot of fighters into the UFC. Now, Nickal has just 5 professional MMA fights, but he is rising in popularity quickly. Some are hoping that he'll get a fight against Khamzat Chimaev, but that seems a little premature with Chimaev actually eyeing a title fight. Now, Nickal's graded cards as tracked by Market Movers are up 17% over the last 30 days. We've got a selection here that are up more than that, starting out with his 2023 Prism UFC. This is his base PSA 10. This card is up from $46 to $107. That's a 132% increase. We've got his 2022 Panini Instant base card. This card in a PSA 10 up from $52 to $67. That's a 28% increase. And lastly, this is his Prism Blue Wave Raw, up from $41 to $70. That's a 71% increase. Our number 5 card this week is Bo Nickal. At number 4 this week, it's the OKC Thunder forward CHET HOLMGREN, the number 2 overall pick last year, who unfortunately missed all of his rookie season with a Liz Frank injury. He has dominated in just 2 Summer League appearances, averaging 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 3.5 blocks in 30 minutes of play. He joins a young core team that really exceeded expectations last year. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander emerged as a budding superstar in the league, and Josh Giddey also showed some flashes. Now, adding Holmgren to the roster could prove to be the missing piece for the Thunder. CHET's graded cards, as tracked by market movers, up 11% collectively over the last 30 days. And we've got a selection here that are up significantly more than that as well, including his Optic base card. This is a PSA 10 Optic, a relatively new release this year for that rookie class, up from $40 to $80. It's a 100% increase. His Red Ice PSA 10 up from $114 to $181, a 60% increase. And lastly, his 2022 Prism base PSA 10 up from $56 to just shy of the century mark, a 77% increase. Our number 4 card this week, Chet Holmgren. All right, at number 3 this week, it's the Toronto Blue Jays star, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., who just won the Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend and then promptly homered again in his first at-bat back after the All-Star break. According to ESPN Stats and Info, he's the first Derby champion to homer in his first at-bat back from the break. And the Home Run Derby was a great moment years after Vlad Guerrero Sr. won back in 2007. This is the first father-son duo to have both won the Home Run Derby. Now, Vladdy Jr. is having another strong season while batting .274 with 14 home runs and 60 RBIs coming into Monday. His graded cards, as tracked by market movers, up just 1% collectively over the last 30 days, but a handful of his cards up significantly more than that. Starting out with his 2016 Bowman Paper Prospects in a PSA 10, this card up from $20 to $50, 144% increase. His Topps Chrome Update Rookie Debut, this card up in a PSA 10 from $20 to $40. And finally, his 2019 Allen and Ginter Base Paper PSA 10 from $21 to $40. All of these cards hovering around that 100 to 150% increase point. Obviously, a lot of interest in these cards for people trying to get at a lower point and get a nice Vladdy rookie, and he's our number 3 card going up this week. All right, at number 2 this week, it's the Chicago White Sox star Luis Robert Lou Bob, who felt calf tightness in the Home Run Derby, so he pulled out during the All-Star game, but he's back in action now, and he's already hit another home run against the Braves. He's had a really great season so far, batting .276 with 27 home runs and 56 RBIs coming into Monday. And it is easy to forget that Lou Bob was at one point arguably the most hyped player in the hobby back when he was called up. He was runner-up for Rookie of the Year back in 2020 to Kyle Lewis while he won the Gold Glove. And his graded cards, as tracked by market movers, up 17% collectively over the last 30 days. We jump in here and we see, starting out with his PSA 9 Gold Foil Rookie card, Pop 68, up similarly to the Vladdy cards from $20 to $40. Similar story for these other cards. His Bowman Chrome First Prospect from $24 to $43. And finally, his 2020 Topps Chrome Refractor PSA 10 up from $25.60 to just shy of $44. All of these cards hovering in the 70 to 100% increase range in the last 30 days. And Lou Bob is our number 2 card going up this week. All right, we have arrived at our number 1 card this week, and as always, this top 5 is brought to you by Market Movers with over 1.8 million cards from both sports and TCG, as well as tens of thousands of sealed products. Visit marketmoversapp.com and use promo code TRIAL to get 7 days totally free. And that brings us to number 1, and it is the Cincinnati Reds budding superstar rookie, Elly De La Cruz. We've seen him here before. We've seen him in the top 5 several times, and frankly, he has taken over the MLB with highlight plays and records. He set the record for exit velocity. He set the record with 3 stolen bases on 2 pitches. He's the youngest player to hit for the cycle in the last 51 years, and now he has the fastest throw by a fielder in the StatCast era since 2015 at nearly 98 miles per hour. He threw an absolute laser from third to first. Unfortunately, he's still likely the runner-up in Rookie of the Year voting, with Corbin Carroll as an MVP candidate who has played the entire season. Now, he's currently batting .297 with 4 home runs and 16 RBIs through 138 at-bats. His graded cards, as tracked by market movers, up 45% collectively over the last 30 days. And here's a sampling of cards trending even hotter than that, starting out with his Bowman Sapphire Edition Chrome Prospects first. In a PSA 10, this card is Pop 773, up from $230 to $481. We've got his 2022 Topps Heritage Minor League card, Real One autograph in a PSA 9, up from $185 to $440. That's a 138% increase. And finally, his Sapphire Edition Chrome Prospect Auto First in a PSA 10. This card up 1.3K over the last 30 days. That's a 104% increase. This is one of those rare exceptions, I'll say, where we see a prospect get called up and then see their cards continue to rise because he has been playing lights out. Our number one card this week, it's Elly de la Cruz. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's top 5. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. And don't forget to try out Market Movers. Head over to sportscardinvestor.com and click on Market Movers in the main menu bar. Until next time, happy investing, keep on collecting, and make sure to have fun.